Watching a man, if you're not familiar with the face, there's the one and only Maavino, aka One Vino, aka the Culture Boy. This is my life story.
But me don't like them. See them way or me don't like them. Them a fool, them is not my friend. Them a ask for me name again. M-A-A-V-I-N-O. Write that down with a pen. A-A.
Started out in a parish known as St. Thomas. For those who don't know, yes, I'm a St. Thomas native. From a community known as Trinityville, Mount Lebanos to be exact. Also, I have ties with Jonestown. May I tell you all that tie? A lot of us, or let me say, probably a lot of us don't even know like our parents' background. Like we don't know our parents' history. Me are one of them when I really know my family history like that. I grew up and put two and two together, and what like some other family members might tell you, and then you add up all of that together and say, alright, this is probably what happened. So, long story short, my mom was living in Jonestown. That was before I came in the picture. Now, my mom had me when she was 13 years old. So, I do the maths there. My mom born March. She born the 23rd of March. Rest in peace to my mother, by the way, Lisa. Rest in peace. Now, she was born in March 23rd to be exact. And she had me in December, because I'm a December born. Sagittarius. You know it go. So, when me do the maths now, I say, alright, this man probably that prey upon this girl until she turned teenager to get her pregnant. That my papa. So, cause March to December, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, December, 9 months. That pretty much explains itself right there. So long story short, she got pregnant with me while she was in Kingston. She was living in Kingston with her mom and her husband, which is my grandmother. And her husband, fun fact, my grandmother's husband was also a musician, Mr. Morgan. We get to know him before him pass off. He was actually one of the first person I actually watch, like transition. Like I actually watch him take him last breath at that tender age. That was the first time I ever see that. And that was in St. Thomas. Because he was living in St. Thomas. I guess that's why my grandmother was there. Hence why my mother ended up gave birth to me in Morant Bay Public Hospital. So that's where I was conceived. And then a few years later, my sister came in the picture. My sister was born in 1994. So yeah, we are talking about mid-90s. For those who don't know, yeah, man, old man, big man. So we are talking about the mid-90s. So my sister was born in watch out, fuck English. Patois. My sister born in 1994. And we moved back to Kingston, Jonestown. I don't know if we moved back to Kingston, Jonestown in maybe about 95, somewhere there about. And from there, so we spent a few months. We never really settled in Kingston. We always on the move. Because for those who know me, know my grandmother, Miss Polly, rest in peace. She always a move. She always left on the go. So because of that, there are so many places where we know. Because of that, there's no one in my peer, like there's nobody in my age group where me know where have a train ride experience in a Jamaica when train used to operate. The first time I come on mobile was a train ride. Come from Kingston to Montego Bay and then we take a train from Montego Bay also to Montpellier. That's where I was living in St. James. And I remember those early times, like we used to go back and forth from Montego Bay to Kingston until about 1996 we finally settled to Oliver in Montego Bay. And we still used to go like travel back and forth, but the time in between was even get even longer. So we would spend like a year or a couple months in Moby, and then we go back to Kingston for maybe like a month or two, and then we back to Montego Bay until them final school down here for me. The first school we go in St. James was, well, the school actually in Hanover. It's called Chester Castle All-Age. Chester Castle All-Age was the first school I attended. From there, Bickerstead Primary, then Cambridge High. How I got started in music. I think music was always a part of my life, subconsciously from a young age. As my grandmother's husband was a musician, and he used to play the guitar. He used to have one of the prettiest guitars I ever see. Like when you look on it, you can just see the colors in it, like it glistens. Like we can still have a vivid memory of that guitar. It was an acoustic guitar. Have this orangish, reddish look, but very clean and keep it in a case with a little like fiber cloth or whatever over it. I remember him used to like take me up, put me on his stomach, and he used to then and play the guitar and till me either fall asleep or something like that. So that is one of the aspects where I know say kinda push me towards music a little way. And even in the yard, like when we used to in the yard, we used to have this like one bag of bucket, put bucket there so, and P and I's just so we beat drum and we sing, and yeah, that the other little youth from the community, and we used to knock drum and sing and all of these things. And my uncle was a big fan of music. He always have this big up Uncle Peter. Uncle Peter live at Kingston, but when him come St. Thomas, him always have this big radio, big old long radio with the two big speakers, and them play cassette. Him always have that. So you know, when him a forward at the yard, man, you hear him from a mile, because that loud thing on him shoulder, you just know say alright, that Uncle Peter that a forward. And anytime you reach a yard, that non-stop playing, man. That little radio they keep an entire dead yard for me grandmother's husband. When my grandmother's husband passed off, rest in peace, that same radio I keep him dead yard. That was the first time I get introduced to electric, like get an electric shock. I see wire plug in and take out and touch wire. First time that I get shock in my life. Yeah, well, that dead yard. So so music was embedded in me from them time there until even when we reach a Moby now, even as a juvenile. I remember when I like 8-9-year-old, they used to keep a show in a Mumpe that they call Kids Day. Express. My brother named Express used to keep that show, the big rest in peace Express. He used to keep a show named Kids Day. I remember we used to go there, DJ contest. Although I never win nothing yet, because I never so good. But I have a virgin named Too Scared. That man was like the DJ. Him every year I am walking with the grand prize. And the grand prize is always a radio. It's like a big stereo, either a component set or a decent size radio. That was always the grand prize, and every year that man walk away with that. Big man picnic, don't take on everybody, and always win. Rest in peace, Too Scared. Yeah man, so from them time then until we meet this brother, this selector brother, you know, Masterpiece. Big up Masterpiece. Masterpiece have a son named Electro Vibes. And them time there, a record thing, vinyl. And I remember this how I get introduced now to like mixing songs and playing music on turntable. He used to show me the thing. Like when I was 12-year-old, I remember when he used to go like, he used to have like party or dead yard or any one of them things them have a play. Travel with him string up the sound, and then I say, yo, just go and juggle some early music, I go home more fresh. and forward. And more than that in a party, I have to turn up on like about 2 crates, like the turntable high. So I have to turn up on like 2 crates. We have beer crates with record and I want to grow some, skip through record box and take out all 2 cornet silk and go so spray to some water upon, wipe off that, put it on the turntable and take up your needle, show on your headphone and catch your cue. You know? I want a long time. So that music, like everywhere I go, there's always some musical influence around me. And how I get into the whole recording now, like when I decide, alright, watch out. I feel like artist at high school, I reach high school now. 13 year old, same bridging and name too scared. Cause the dog can DJ, that just bad, fully bad. And him was the artist and I always try to record him. The first time I record a song, when I use record, them used to have them tape deck. Them tape deck where it have 2 sides. You have a side where you can record and a side where you just play music. So how me get the instrumental them time there? 50 Cent of the In the Club song or You know what? In the music video, this long part where just the instrumental I play when I drive through this desert, but I just the instrumental alone I play. So what me do? The VCR, anytime they have VCR where I use, isn't it? Video cassette. But I just get a video cassette without a show much already. And just put it in the video cassette. When the song I play on BET, we used to record it. Some used to record the song. I record the first part of the song before they go short before the one of that start. We used to record that and then connect the VCR to the cassette player, the tape deck, and that have a cassette in it, and then press record on that. And the good thing about that tape deck, the pause button on it was quick. It's like instant response. So what I like, make your rhythm go and play. So as it start, you press play, boom, rhythm kick off. We pause, and then start over about the video and play again and then time it. And we do that, we just keep doing that for around 4 or 5 times till we have maybe like 3-4 minutes at the same loop. And I tell you, precise timing, like when you have voice on it, so like it's a raw instrumental. And then time we never really exposed to internet where you can go up on internet and download it. So we didn't have a computer. So that's how we get the instrumental. Now, how we get the song to actually record now. We used to have and all of this happened over on Virginia Island named Brassley. Brassley, cool. Big up yourself, rest in peace, Brassley. Why come like everybody where we mentioned so far, I just rest in peace. So the dog used to have a whole heap of stuff, like whole heap of gadgets, whole heap of them things, because it's a big man and about him love them little gadgets thing there. You see me? So he used to have this answering machine where you can record on. So in the answering machine has some small little cassette it used. So we used to record the vocals on that small little cassette while the instrumental are played from the tape deck. So, and then the microphone, what we use with the mic, the same them all-time phone where the receiver where you can pick up and put in your ears. You screw up the mic part out it, connect to wire up on 1/4 jack and plug it in at the tape deck. Because the cassette, the tape deck will play the cassette, it have a headphone input and a 1/4 jack mic input. So you can plug in a microphone and talk to it, and that's how we used to record songs. I remember Too Scared record a song on the rhythm named silver bullet. I got a silver bullet and it's just for you. When you feel a silver bullet, there's nothing you can do. You ain't gonna cry, you won't feel the pain. Cause this silver bullet will fuck up your brain. And bad song, everybody, I like a bridge in them. But I say, yo, that dope. The procedure we go through for record that. Until we fast forward a few years later, about 2004, thereabout, by going to church, I meet this brother named Stunner. You see me? Rest in peace, Stunner. Some of them might know Stunner. Must Rich Records. Now Stunner, we used to have this group at school named MRB, Must Rich Boys. And out of Urban Morrison, Compre High School. And it used to consist of him, Stunner, a virgin named Flo G, a virgin named Bombaclado, Platinum. And I think another one, I remember the other one, I'm never quite familiar with the other brother, but I think 4 of them used to be in that group there. And so Stunner was the man who was more advanced in music, like when he come on to like the computer, because he did actually have a computer. One of them Dell. Some of them time I did Dell, the flat Dell, then some white flat Dell. He used to use, and we used to record on a program named Acid Pro. We record on Acid Pro 4.0, and I build beats in a Fruity Loops 3. Then time I Fruity Loops 3. If me not mistake, yeah. And so that's how we used to go around and get like better quality recording, because the dog have an actual microphone when plugged directly in the computer. Everything plugged directly in the computer, because interface nice and never there on the time there. And yeah, that's how we used to go record songs. And I remember Flo G was the man. Flo G was like what we call him the human mic stand, because bro he used to have to stand up with the microphone in their hands, so he got tall. Because Flo G's a tall brother, well tall. So like when me have it, he don't have to like legs up, pass, one up on the legs apart, but you don't have to spread. But man, that fully wide out now. But you don't get the picture. So just if you get leverage and then drop the mic low, for me record. When a taller man now I recording normal stance and he put up the microphone. That's how we used to record. He used to stand up near the wall and we just record in the microphone. That's so. And then time me and him young son, because from ever since I was a big hip hop fan. And I always want a name where can cross over into hip hop. So me used to, and all of my name them I give myself a name. Like nobody never give me no name. As an artist growing up or as a youth growing up, nobody never really give me a name like that. Other than in high school, I used to get some little fuck up name like Jackie Chan and Power Ranger and stuff, because I used to look a bit athletic. I used to could have flip and do all of this in the Karachi and this, I used to go to Karachi. You see me? So every school I go Chester Castle School, them give me the name Power Ranger. When I go Cambridge High, I get the name Jackie Chan. And so on. So then time my name Young Son. That's the man I used to rap. Until my virgin too scared now that the man there was fully DJ. And every year I got chop up with DJ. And then Vibes Cartel now. Vibes Cartel was like the man then time there. At them time they know Vibes Cartel fully flaming. You see me? From 2002 come right up, I just Vibes Cartel. You see me? So that used to influence me now for DJ. You see me? Vibes Cartel used to influence me for DJ. Because I just used to rate the dark style. It's all just follow that different style. Because them time they are Elephant Man, them they around the place. Elephant Man, Keep Rich, the Bounty Killer them, the Lexus them, all of them on there that run the thing them time, the Baby Sham them on them. So when Cartel come in, it's like me, it thing change a way. I said, Judge, whatever knows the music when I do so. Without iron slackness and then nastiness. I just used to get like just divulging it fully. Yeah. And fast forward a few years later, Masterpiece now start the recording that I see him select a brother. Dog set up film studio, a film yard. And so we used to record a Masterpiece and Stunner. until Stunner build up a studio upstairs where he live and even better recording. That a few years later. To be honest, I think that was like 2006, 2007 when Stunner built up his studio upstairs. And them time the big artist in the camp them time there was a brother named Jawiz. Rest in peace, Jawiz. Jawiz was the artist, like real artist them time there. You know see me dog used to crazy driver, take time with my life. That was that big song them time there. And yeah, we used to do road man, we used to do all about on the road whether we book Villa and I do recording anywhere Stunner used to cash it. Dog ever cash it, dog know for make money, dog is a hustler, dog know for make money, you know what I mean? So dog always have the good things then. When we go with a record at like different places, whether we are now or we rent a villa somewhere in some remote place, and we just record music right through. We have show, we go on a show. DJ Tub used to do it to big up yourself, DJ Tub. Bad selector same way. And yeah, so that's my journey, the early part of music. You get me? Fast out about 2009, 2010. Then time I'm fully in a church, I kind of take a break, like take the back seat in the music. One look away, and then time I'm just fully in a church, Christian, everything. And I think I get baptized 2010. Baptized in 2010. The Triumphant Deliverance Center, Pastor Green, then time the Rye Green. Big up yourself, Pastor Green anyway. And yeah, from them time I just church, choir singing, lone choir singing. And then sitting there. Just in a church until the church just left out of me. I was just back in the street, and them time then when we decide say yo, you know, I start the music fully again. And that is where I meet, like in the 2010, like 2011 then time, you know, one of my brethren now named Kamar Baya. It all used to be running from an earlier time, from we used to record with Masterpiece. The dog used to come there and record songs with us. So come him get introduced to the whole music thing, because he used to want to be artist too. But then dog, over time dog just become more like a producer. You see me? And you have like other youth running where do the artist part of it. And from them time they are just me, Kamar, and through Masterpiece, before even Kamar, through Masterpiece I so we meet Blackwall Street. Big up yourself, Blackwall Street. Anyway, so Black Street now was the man where the dog just love music. You see me? So when we used to there on Masterpiece, the dog used to just come there and voice song with me. And thing and friend is like every day street just their studio, street dog go on their studio, and that they kind of give me now a push. Like give me some motivation to say alright, cause dog is bad. You see me? So we say alright, we do tune. I do music, be a collaborations and stuff until Kamar dropping a picture now. And I just stand from this, like from Kamar dropping a picture, it all just love the music same way. And it was just all vibe, all good energy, all good connections. And from this to now, it all say, watch me, I do my own thing, you know, I build my label and call it Pandy Corner Records. And this to now we start work with Kamar. You see me, with the Portmore a record song, with the all over the place a record songs. Cause dog used to move from Moby and go and live at Kingston one at a time. So in the up Nannyville side, so we used to do Nannyville, we used to do Portmore, and till the dog forward back at Moby, build a studio in a community named Copperwood. And this so I wish part this so my voice. Cause then time now I start transition over more into engineering, into the engineering aspect of the music. Still an artist, still I do my song them and thing. See me, because at this time I get my first known song when I'm Pain used to play all over IRA FM, you name them. And them time I know a virgin named Robert discover the talent, and Robert start like manage me thing. He used to just deal with, because him have the financial backed and him love music same. Robert used to work with Liquor Hero them time the same way. Or I don't know if him still I work with Liquor Hero when me and him I work. Cause Hero, remember Hero link up one at a time to Robert. Cause Robert ended up building a studio at Phoenix at Westgate Hills. You see me? And this and all, I get to meet like Hero and PZ them and them. And yeah, then time I tell us the music as swing. It's me have the song named Pain, and then me do another song named Mr. Brand New Day. New Day, the song named Price Wayne. Big up Price Wayne. Price Wayne actually produced that one day. Price Wayne alongside myself, alongside Robert actually produced New Day. And yeah, so that's Kamar where I work with. So through Kamar, the first place I end up Vice Squash. The first time I meet Squash, him forward up at the studio at Copperwood, Kamar studio, Pandekana Records, and come there a couple times, come Vice do song and thing. And from this to now, the thing just go up on a different level. It's me we just start say music non-stop. And Kamar did end up migrate. So from this to now, I kinda did dip on my own little way with the music. So cause Kamar not record me again cause he's not there. So I don't know if I go to record, so I have to record myself. And that I think that's the good thing about me and my musical journey. Everywhere I go, I always have a source of like a place where I can record. I always have a studio in my yard. I always have a studio where I can record. Kamar give me my first microphone. I know I still have the microphone. You see that? First microphone. And actually, this is not the case we're coming about it. They're not that case here. This is the AKG we use currently. But this is the first microphone the Kamar give me. Still have it. Still work. Yeah. So with this microphone and I'm say alright, I have a good mic. I end up by one interface, end up by a decent audio interface. No, lie. Come on, they give me one interface same way them time. It there too, you know. It there same way, man, one digi design, you know. Show you it. So, for those who don't know, yeah, that's the way I forward from. I mean, even have the bigger one to it, the longer one to it. Same way, still there. So this is one of the interfaces that I'm actually start out like on my own, recording with. I try to remember if I Kamar didn't give me that one, yeah? Or the big one, Kamar give me one of them. So yeah, so I still come, I start now to have like my own home studio, I start record my own music them in my yard. And Black Street record with me, Guncha record with me, rest in peace Guncha. And yeah, the Russian dropping a picture. And from this on it's like so many artists there around me that it seems like, you know, it's a full engineer, producer so to speak. So from this on my music kind of start take the back burner and I start focus on the artists them now when they're around me. And we are talking about now like 2016, 2017 them time, you know, when Racist and them and they start following that picture. And yeah, from this we just there, I do it. Just there, I do music. You see me? COVID come and even a COVID with their record, when they say everybody in quarantine, when they say everybody in quarantine, na COVID, man, you know, I was full of people. I record music and it's a whole lot joy. Some of the best songs I actually record in a COVID. Some of them didn't release it, but one of them I got released soon. Because I have a project I work on named Give Praise. Look out for that one there soon. Video got drop very, very soon also. So by the time this podcast, this interview out, Give Praise will be out. And all platform related to Maavino music. You want to see it on the screen. Yeah man, so that's my little journey into music. From there, or from then, till now. I was still there, I do it. Still no mainstream, still no major, but guess what? Music they right, guess what? I even when them a grew out and white out, still I got the music. All if we don't reach the upper echelon of the business, we still at least you know say yo, we do it. Yes, me, we have songs out there where young ones them can go and listen to and say yo, and that they used to do. You understand? And I'm proud of every music I make. I'm proud of all of my artists them, every one of the artists them I work with, I'm proud of them. Even if none of them make it mainstream, still proud of all of them. Because at least you say, oh, we try. You see me, we not just sit down and I wonder what maybe we do it, we try to do something. You get me? So, yeah, that's my journey in the music. So, soon upon another one. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being here. This yours truly, Maavino, One Vino, One Upness Music, Flash G, big up yourself, Racist Mass, big up yourself, the whole team, the whole Upness Music, Splinter, everybody, big up on yourself. You understand? We out.
Been a while, me see the church, you know me not like. Just not my style. He was there from the start, you know. I know it's a youth that grew up in the church. But you know, as you get older and you start to read and understand things for yourself, change your whole perception of how you look on life. Over there, you see them where you go and live, you know, giving thanks, family good, friend them good, everybody up next. See you later.